Everybody loves reading with Adam, and we learn so much reading with Adam. Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. Assalamu alaikum, Adam. How are you? How are you doing today?
Wa alaikum salam. I'm doing excellent, but it seems that you're having a bit of trouble with this jar here.
Yeah, a bit of trouble. You know, this jar of molasses has been in my cupboard for about a year now, and I figured, why don't I just use it, open it, have a nice snack, but I can't seem to get this jar open. I don't know what's going on.
Well, why don't you try again? Because, molasses is a delicious treat, and it would really be enjoyable if we can share some.
It's just not opening. What's up with that? It's not opening.
Okay, well, maybe I can give it a try to see if I can help.
Okay, give it a try. See what you can do, man.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. This is crazy. This thing is just not open. Wait. I have an idea.
What?
Why don't we work together to try to open this, I'll hold the bottom, you grab the top, and then you just turn it, and I'll twist it, and we'll open this jar, and we'll have a nice snack, inshallah. What do you say?
Well, that sounds like an excellent idea. Can we do it on a count of 3?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Alhamdulillah, it opened. Oh, yes. You see, we're going to have a nice snack now, man, because look, we work together. How nice is that? Give me a high five. Yeah, that's the way we do it. We work together, we get things done. I was just reading this book called The Wise Sheep. It was just about working together. Hey, do you want to come with me and read with our friends, inshallah?
Why, sure, if we can learn more about working together. I would enjoy that.
Let's do it. Come on, inshallah. Let's go. Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. Alhamdulillah. This next story, The Wise Sheep, is a really, really good story. When I was reading it, I was amazed on how the sheep taught his children in such a wise way. And actually, there is a really good moral of the story. And I'm going to see if you know what the moral of the story is after we read it. So, Adam, should we start?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. So, near one of the grassy fields, an old sheep lived with his 4 young children. One day the sheep sat with his children. Having smiled to them, he said, "You have become old enough to rely on yourselves," after they rely on Allah, of course. "You need to prepare for your training tomorrow." The lambs were extremely happy and woke up early with their father, who had trained them well the next day. In the morning of the next day, the sheep decided to go to the grassy field. So they went to the grassy field, and they were instructed to cooperate, and their father told them to cooperate together. Do you know what cooperation means, Adam?
Abdul Salam, what does cooperate mean?
It really means working together. It means working together. And when we work together, we get things done better. Don't you agree, Adam?
Yeah, that sounds very, very good.
Yeah, I agree too, alhamdulillah. Okay. When the young lambs went alone, and after a long walk, they found a small piece of land with little grass. They all rushed toward it. Shortly after, each lamb started to push the other in order to get as much of the food as he could. Yes?
That sounds like the last story we read about being greedy.
Yeah, they were a little greedy, right? They were greedy, but at the same time, they didn't listen to their father who told them to work together too, right? So their father was wise enough to tell them, don't be greedy, but to work together, you know? It's really important, not being greedy, working together. These are things that really help us in life.
Yusuf, do you listen to your father at home?
Sometimes.
You listen to them sometimes.
Why not all the time?
Don't know.
Something to think about, right? You know, listen to your mom and your dad. It's really, really important to listen to your mom and your dad, really. Okay, they have a lot of good things to teach you and to teach us, right? Okay, so let's get back to the story. So they continued for many, many hours until it was dark. They each returned home separately. Here the father realized that they did not take his advice. He kept thinking until morning. He took his children to the grassy field and walked until they reached a short tree with weak branches. He said to them, "Look at this small tree. The sun rays could not shine through them, and the wind could not break them. This is because its branches are intertwined." Do you know what intertwined means?
It sounds very complicated.
Yeah,
Could you please explain?
Yes, he's a very wise sheep, so he uses very complicated words, but intertwined simply means together. Like now my fingers are intertwined together, and now they're apart. If I get one finger, I probably can move it easy, but when they're intertwined, they're very strong. Okay, so the branches of the tree were intertwined, and the sun could not shine through them, and the wind could not easily blow through them. Okay. Here, the small sheep felt that their father knew of the separation and disunity that happened between them the previous day. The father kept looking left and right until they reached a group of ants. He said, "Look at these weak ants and how they were able to carry this big cockroach on their backs. This is because ants are united and are never separated." The father was quiet for a little while, then said, "Do you know why a wolf would not dare to attack 4 lambs?" Here the lambs became fully aware that their father knew what had happened between them. All of them raised their voices apologizing to their father and promised him to cooperate and not to disunite. Eventually,
So, Sidra, do you cooperate with your sister at home?
Sometimes.
Well, why only sometimes?
Because I don't know.
well, can I ask you a question? Is it more fun to play together with your sister, or is it more fun to play alone?
Together.
So that's a message for you. And when you work together, you can get more work done too, inshallah. So it's showing you that the group sometimes, or most of the time, is better than the effort of one. Okay? So let me just complete this book, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay? So eventually, they were all convinced that their strength is in their unity. Do you know what unity means? Yes. What does unity mean?
To be a team?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, to be a team and to work together. So it's important to be a team and to work together. You know what? I'm thinking about singing a song about it, but can we sing together? Okay? Let's try it, okay? Let's do a little exercise, okay? Let's try to sing a song together, okay? So, alone,
Alone.
together,
Together.
alone,
Alone.
together.
Together.
We are better when we work together, one by one, side by side. It's hard sometimes when we play alone. We're sitting there with some nice toys on our own, but we can do more work, and it's fun when we're together. And when we have one group, it ends up being better. So, alone,
Alone.
together,
Together.
alone,
Alone.
together
Together.
is better. What do you think? Do you think together is better?
Yes.
I totally agree with you. And what do you think, Adam? You know, today we were trying to open the jar, and I couldn't do it on my own, and he couldn't do it on his own. But when we worked together, could we do it, Adam?
Yes, we could.
How did it make you feel?
It made me feel really good that we worked together to do one thing.
Alhamdulillah, one thing, and we're working together. So, all of you kids at home, please remember that you should work together to do good things, because you'll find it easier and you'll all get the reward. You know, if you do one small thing that is good, but you do it together, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you all the reward for just doing one small thing. And if you put your energy together, you can do big things, inshallah. What do y'all think? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
So, inshallah, we'll all work together, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's work together and wave bye-bye to everybody. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Wa alaikum
barakatuh.
salam.
So much to see and so much to learn. Everybody wanna take their turn. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. So much to learn and so much to see. Everybody come along with me. Reading with Adam. Reading with Adam. Open up a book. Everybody loves reading with Adam. And we learn so much reading with Adam. Everyone has fun reading with Adam. Fun for everyone reading with Adam. Reading with Adam.